everybody. What I'm going to talk about today is redirection, and that's redirection in the initial conflict. If somebody is talking ugly to you and you respond back with ugly, that's just going to escalate everything. So you want to try to de-escalate that and redirect their thought process and their conversation to you. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit chubby, and I have gone to tournaments and I'll give you an example. My daughter one time went with me, and I took a group, and another little girl called me fat, and they got into a fist fight actually because my daughter punched her. You know, you call my mom fat. Well, that wasn't quite the right way to react. So when I went over there, my daughter says, "Well, she called you fat, Mom. You know, you need to do something." I'm like, "No, I don't need to do anything because I am kind of fluffy. You know, I'm kind of fluffy, but that's an advantage for me on two hands is I have more weight to throw behind my punches," which those skinny girls didn't appreciate. But also I'm a little bit more grounded than somebody lighter. If I get hit, I won't go flying. So there's advantages to being a little fluffy.
Fat people are harder to kidnap.
Yes, I would be harder to kidnap. That's another advantage. But she didn't redirect the girls' comments, and so I would, you know, I'm fluffy. Yes, I'm fat. It's okay. You know, it's all good. If somebody's talking ugly to you, just kind of redirect the conversation, and then, I mean, start backing away, making space if they're getting too close. But if that doesn't work and they get uglier and uglier, then of course you want to have your hands up, and then that comes in for the redirection. If they go to grab, I'm not going to stand here.
You'll see this on video later this week.
I'm not going to stand here. If he grabs, he's a left-handed person. If he grabs with his left, I'm going to try not to go to the center of him. I want to get behind him. So I would step to my right and I would press and do my strikes there, but I'm redirecting him in that direction. If there's a wall here, that's even better, because if he grabs for me, boom, I'm just going to slam him into that wall, and that's redirecting his energy. So you can redirect in speech, which is better. If they're talking ugly to you, try to redirect and de-escalate the fight. But if they're coming at you, don't just stand there and take that brunt force, because if he comes at me, he's stronger than me. Now I have to start fighting from the inside, and if I want to get to that door, he's in my way. But if he grabs that left, I come here, boom, and I'm heading to the door. I have my opening. So that's the redirection. For that, if he was to, let's say I don't have time to redirect to the side, then I would try to back up. Right now I have a chair behind me, so I'm just kind of messed up. Right here I'm just coming in, and I'm going to redirect him backwards that way. So now there's my opening again. A knee when I go by, so that he...
No cup, no cup.
But anyway, you just don't want to be right. Try not to be in front, but if you do, redirect, and find your opening, which the door would be my opening. And I was trapped here and trapped here, but I used the wall.
You know, from observation of what Mrs. Key is doing, it doesn't take much for her to do what she's doing. It's like if she understands the fluid motion of a body and how it's working, she can use it to her advantage against my disadvantage, right? And
Yes, sir.
Ms. Key, here's another thing. You know, you were training me, and I was making comment how
1 minute.
a lot of things that you do is almost gun related. I put it in a gun form because you're talking about nonviolent dispute resolution, changing the way things are said to calm down the situation. So it's pretty cool. Ms. Key, you got less than a minute. Do what you want to say, but make sure you tell them how to get a hold of you.
All right, I'll just tell you how to get a hold of me. Right now I'm running a Christmas special, and it's $99 for 2 months of class, but you have to sign up before the end of the year. And I'm at 254-721-2775. And you guys be safe and be blessed.
Sounds good. Keep your powder dry. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care.